Hi my dear students, in the previous video we have learned that how the large numbers are used in day-to-day life. So in the previous video we have learned that how many millimeters will make centimeter, then how many centimeters will make meter, then how many meters will make kilometers. This is all about length, and we have also studied that how many milligrams will make grams, then how many grams will make kilograms. So this is all about weight of an object, and we also learned that how many milliliters will make a liter. So this is all about capacity of an object. So these are the things we have learned in the previous video. So based on this we are going to solve this exercise 1.2. So let's begin to solve this exercise 1.2, and your first question is like this. So your first question reads like this: a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. Then number of tickets sold at the counter on first, second, third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751. What we need to do is find the total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. So did you understand this question? It's very easy to understand. There is a school, and in that school one book exhibition is held, and usually you also know that if any book exhibition is held in a school, usually one book counter or any counter will be set up, and in that counter some tickets were sold for the entry to the exhibition. Similarly here also they had set up one counter, and on that counter some tickets were sold, and the data how they sold some tickets on the counter is given here, and what we need to do is how many total number of tickets which are sold on that counter on all these 4 days. So let us begin solving this question. Okay, the solution is like this. First we need to write how many tickets were sold on first day. Then number of tickets sold on first day is 1094, and number of tickets sold on second day is 1812, and number of tickets sold on third day is 2050. Then number of tickets sold on fourth day is 2751, and total number of tickets sold on all these 4 days will be find out by adding these all, right? So first day number of tickets, then second day number of tickets, third day, 4 days. So let us adding this. Let's add this. So 4 plus 2 will be 6, and 6 plus 1 will be 7, and 9 plus 1 will be 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 5 is 20, and in 20 I write 0 here, and that 2 I will write as carry here. So let's add that carry to the remaining digits. 2 is carry here, so 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17. So in the 17 I write only 7 here, and 1 I write as the carry here. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So this is the number that shows total number of tickets which are sold on the counter for 4 days during the exhibition of the book. So let's move on to the second question. The second question reads like this: Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in the test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. Then how many more runs does he need? So as the question says, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has already scored some scores, that is 6,980. His dream is to complete 10,000 runs in the test matches. And you also know this, if any cricket player is playing very well in test matches, his dream will always be to score some more runs, so which no one has scored. So similarly here Shekhar's dream is to score 10,000 runs in test matches, but he has already scored 6,980 runs. So then how many more runs he has to score in order to get his dream come true, that is 10,000 runs in the test matches. So let us begin to solve this question. First we need to write how many runs how many runs he wishes to complete. So his wish is to complete 10,000 runs. Then how many runs he has already scored? So Shekhar has already scored 6,980 runs. Then still how many runs he needs to score? That is written very clearly here. So first we have taken 10,000 runs he has scored. Then how many runs he has already scored? That is 6,980. So we subtract the number of scores he has already scored, that is 980, 6,980 from the 10,000, so that finally we will get 3,020 as the number of scores still he need to make in order to make his dream come true, that is scoring 10,000 runs in a test match. So in this way we can solve this story problems. Okay students, let us go for third question, and the third question reads like this. In an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes and his nearest rival, meaning his opponent, has secured 3,48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? The meaning of the question is very simple. There will be an election, and in that election there will be usually two persons. One is successful person and other one is defeated person, and we can call him as his rival or his nearest opponent. So here also one successful candidate got some votes and his nearest opponent, nearest rival, has also got some votes. And the question is that by what margin did the successful person has defeated his nearest rival in that election? So to solve this, we need to first write what are the things they have given and what are the things we need to write here. So let us begin solving in this way. As you can see that first we need to write votes secured by successful candidate. So how many votes that successful candidate has got? That is 5,77,500. And we also need to write how many votes that his nearest rival has got. So his nearest rival has got 3,48,700 votes in that election. And finally we need to write by what margin did the successful person has defeated his nearest rival. So to solve this, first we take the biggest number, the bigger number, that is the number of votes that successful person has got, that is 5,77,500, and below that we also write the number of votes, so which is secured by defeated person, that is his nearest rival. So when we subtract, so 0 minus 0 will be 0, 0 minus 0 will be 0, then 5 minus 7 is not possible, that's why we take the borrow from the previous digit, that is from 7. When we take the borrow from 7, this 5 will become 15, then 15 minus 7 is 8, and 7 minus 8, as you can see that again 7 is smaller than 8, that's why we can't subtract this 8 from the 7, that's why we take borrow from the previous digit, that is 7, that's why after taking borrow this 7 will become 16, so that 16 minus 8 is 8, then 6 minus 4 is 2, since 6 is already bigger than 4, that's why we can easily subtract this. 6 minus 4 is 2, then finally 5 minus 3 is 2. So by this margin this successful person has defeated his nearest rival. Okay students, let us go for the fourth question. The fourth question reads like this. Kirti Bookstore sold books worth rupees 2,85,891 in the first week of the June and books worth rupees 4,768 in the second week of the same month. Then what the question is, how much was the sale for the 2 weeks together? Then in which week was the sale greater and by how much? The question is very simple. A bookstore has sold some books in 2 weeks, that is first week and second week of the same month, that is June, and we need to find out here that how many total number of books which are sold in both the weeks, and if sale is greater, in which week the sale is greater and by how much. So these are the questions we need to answer. Yes, let us begin solving this in this way. The first sentence we need to write here is number of books sold in the first week, that is 2,85,891. Then number of books sold in second week, that is 4,768. We need to add both these numbers in order to get what is the total number of books which are sold in both weeks together. So when we add that, we will get our final answer as 6,86,659. And they also asked another question, that is in which week was the sale greater and by how much. To answer this, we need to write one more sentence. Yes, before writing that sentence, we need to conclude, we need to clarify that you can easily observe, you can easily answer that in which week the sale is greater. So obviously in second week the sale is greater, but still we need to answer by how much the sale is greater in second week. To answer this question, we need to write this sentence, that is, the sale was greater in second week than the first week by this much. So to do this, first we need to write 4,768 and 2,85,891, and we need to subtract this number from this number. When we subtract, yes, finally we will get the answer as 1,14,877. So this is the margin, this is the number of books which are sold, this is the number of more books which are sold in the second week than the first week.